Oh, fuck. Oh, man, bros. I don't stream for one day. I can't even have a Monday off. Man. This is wild. Hello. I'm off for one Monday. One. Shit hits the fan. Oh my God. What is going on? How you doing? Salutations, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm over here going through recommended right now to see what the fuck is happening. Cause it's a doozy. It's a doozy right now. It's awful. It is a shit show. It's all your fault, Fran. I don't think it's my fault. Something tells me that me not going live makes it my fault. Something tells me it's not my fault, Pebble. So, I guess to start this off, I would hate to start this off with bad news, right? Right? I would hate to do that. So, let's start this off with decent news. I don't know if y'all heard, Nimi is getting married. I'm very happy for her. Nimi Nightmare herself getting married.
Thanks for watching, and I will see you again on Wednesday.
I'm so happy
Take
for
care.
her.
Thank you, and oyasu Nimi. Bye.
Yeah. And then here it is. Little lore drop. She's getting married. This might be an unexpected thing for me to announce, but I'm getting married. Alongside streaming, having a family of my own has always been a dream of mine. I don't usually talk about my personal life, but it's something that's important to me and it'll come up sooner or later. So I wanted to go ahead and tell you. As long as there are people cheering for me, I'll keep on streaming and trying my best to make you laugh. Thank you for supporting me and I hope to keep VTubing through every stage of my life, even when I am a grandma. So if you're along for me, if you're along for the ride with me, I appreciate you so much. So, hell yeah. Nimi Nightmare's getting married. Happy about that for her. 4chan had a totally normal reactions. I feel like the 4chaners and their parasocial relationships are going off the train right now, probably. So, there's the good news of the day. Nimi Nightmare getting married. Now, let's talk about the elephant, right? Let's all gather around. Everyone get ready. It's time. It's time. We're gonna start it off with not you, but we're gonna start it off with Barry, and see what Barry has to say. I know some people have noticed that I have been spotty with streaming lately, and the reason is actually because I was supposed to join Vshojo this year. A lot has happened, and after over half a year after singing, I requested to have my contract voided. That's crazy. Or signing, not singing. I'm sorry, signing. That's crazy to think that like they were set up to join. I won't go into detail, but it was in an opportunity that I was very excited about, and I'm sad that I won't be able to bring you everything I had in mind. I'm sorry for all the delayed projects and ideas I excitedly talked to you guys about, but I'll be working on them by myself slowly. Honestly, as long as the ideas get pushed by this person away from Vshojo, I think that's for the better. I don't think anyone right now wants to have Vshojo as support. What was it, 8 months? It's been 8 months, 8 to 9 months of no money. That's a yikes. That's a huge yikes. To the few people at Vshojo I was able to talk to, thank you for giving a chance to a bug like me. I hope everyone who hears about this news, even if you don't know me or watch me, can still send support to the Vshojo girls, both existing and my gen mates. I'm sorry things turned out this way. Thank you to my bug bros and friends for always supporting me and being there for me. You guys are the reasons why I'm strong. Let's keep having fun. Okay. Bullet dodged, honestly. Bullet dodged. I think the worst part about is Amelie just joined and contract done. Like Amelie literally just joined like what 3 months ago, I think. Not even 3-4 months ago, if that. A contract done. Hiro had something to say. I don't want to say anything till it's finalized, but since people keep making assumptions, no, I'm not staying here. I've already submitted a leave contract and had the meeting 11 days ago. The only reason I still have the Vshojo brand logo on here is still is because they have to remove it themselves. As an associate, you cannot remove it yourself. Same with every other member. In any case, I'm just waiting for the contract to be all fulfilled and done. But I guess I'm in Indy now. I don't see it. Yeah, they're gone. It's gone now. Yep, it's gone. It was removed five hours ago. Yep. Indy now. He's 100% Indy. One that sucks the most is probably Project Melody. Her symbol is also gone. She is now full Indy, as you can tell. She no longer has her little image anymore. I wanted to make a statement because I'm always anxious and struggle to find my words. But yes, I'm leaving Vshojo. I was an OG talent, but put my everything into this company. But I'm beyond devastated at what happened, and I never in a million years thought I'd be saying these words. Man, I think the worst part about this is I love Project Melody too, you know? I love them all. I love all the girls, but like, damn, man, she was there from the start, you know? She was there from the start, and to have this limelight, you know, all this news come to limelight is just fucking awful, man. Like, how the fuck are you gonna do this to people? Like, how?
So I have...
You guys submitted some videos. Hello, chat and friend. What up, rodent? You guys submitted some videos about the situation. We have one in here of Kason, lovely Kason. There's a lot more videos that I want to show, but we're gonna go ahead and talk about this one first, and we'll go down in order that you guys send them. This first one is Kason quits Vshojo and calls the CEO live on stream. Did we ever go over Rima's tweets already? I believe we did. Yeah, I think so. We went over. Actually, we haven't even. Yeah, actually, no, we did not. I skipped over it. Terribly sorry. Here it is. Rima Evastar. Adding the list of Vshojo members who dropped out of this company and their names. Henya? It's over. It's over. Damn. Damn. There's a third one underneath those. Oh, fuck. All the JP girls, too? It's over. It's over. It's over. I think I fell in love with Kason early. Oh, dude, I can't wait to talk about that one. Fruit was a little unexpected for me. Oh, I fucking left. I'm sorry. Fruit was the big one for me. I wasn't really expecting Fruit. Henya, I was a little iffy about too, by the way. I'm not gonna lie. Henya, I was a little iffy about. Hime, yep. See that she left. Henya, I figured if she didn't leave, I figured Henya would have had to have been Fruit tweet also something. I'll have to check out Fruit now. Fuck. What's Fruit's? What's Fruit's at? I had it and then I lost it. What's her at? Fruit Vshojo. I found it. Found it. Oh no. Wait, this isn't the right fruit. This is the wrong fruit. This is the right one, isn't it? This is the right one. Yeah, this is Fruit. That's her. Yeah, okay. I was like, wait, this is the right one. Yeah. I was like, yeah. I don't watch much of her, but I know of her. So this was all from yesterday. Check the GIF. This? Is this gonna be okay to look at? Or this? What the fuck? Yeah, this The pizza man? Oh, fuck. Here we go. What the fuck? Welcome back, friend. Oh, shit. No. Oh, no. Why is that the top one? Oh, no. I hope your rest was plentiful. Welcome back. Things got a... Yeah. Yeah. No. You literally just came back to... Oh, no. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, bros. Oh, fuck.
I have been.
Okay, so... Fuck. God damn. Okay, so... Kason quits Vshojo and calls the CEO. Can I just say, I don't know Kason's real name. I'm gonna break PL here. Sorry, we're just gonna get into the nitty-gritty meat and potato of things because this is serious. I don't know Kason's real name. I don't know Coco's real name. Coco has always joked about fucking Yakuza and not being afraid of Yago. Fucking Kason doing this shit live. And I've said it in the Discord. Kason is a bad bitch. She is such a boss bitch. She does not give a fuck about your position of power. She is not afraid of you. She is just not. And she's not done this once. She's done this twice. She is not afraid of your position of power. She does not give a fuck.
Company.
She is the definition of a boss
my
bitch.
payment stopped last September. I was asking what's going on for a long time, multiple times.
I popped my neck. Sorry.
It's gonna be paid. It's gonna be paid.
It's gonna be paid. It never was.
Never paid.
Never was.
And I think it will never be.
I hate to say it. I think Vshojo. I don't hate to say it. I just hate to say it for the girls. I think they're gonna file bankruptcy. I think it'll take the financial lawyer way of doing it. They're going to file bankruptcy and find a way to not pay these girls.
Yes. The reason why
I think that's the route they're gonna take.
Was that if I like say, okay, I'm gonna reveal this information and I'm gonna quit. If I say that, I thought they were not going to pay me.
Oh, they weren't going to pay you to begin with. They weren't.
And that was scary for me. But
they're taking the easy way. Oh, for
so
sure.
Recently,
if they owe the girls more than $500,000 in donations,
I was about to.
It's like
that I will be
awful.
leaving,
Legal Mindset also said that
this month.
he also said they might escape paying the girls, but not the $500K charity money. No, they can't escape that. Someone is going behind bars. Can someone send me the Legal Mindset video, like the shortened one? I know there's a shortened one. Someone DM it to me.
Story. And I will have the Vshojo CEO, Vshojo JP CEO, explain this to you guys, because I have done so many.
I got you, friend. I just subbed illegal. Yeah, send it to me, bro.
Only about 2.
Because I haven't seen it. I was at work. I was at work when shit was even like unfolding even more.
2 streams with him. I was saying all the good things about Vshojo.
And that's the fucked
I was
part.
embarrassed about this.
And you shouldn't be embarrassed. But that's the fucked part, was she went in there heart on sleeve thinking this, and we all had this really, I mean, let's not play games here. Let's not all fucking pretend, because before 2 days ago, we were a little sus because, you know, Zen and other girls were leaving, right? We were a little sus, but we still held Vshojo at a really high standard. We were a little sus. I was like, whoa, Zen is leaving. What the fuck? Giga's leaving. Okay. You know, it's shit happens. Blah, 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 blah. Sorry, burp. Excuse me. Shit happens, etc. But we still held them at a really high standard. And we even made the joke of, this is where girls go to retire. Now it seems like this is where girls go to get robbed, right? Like we all were like, yeah, this is just retirement home, funny VTuber agency. No, this is where girls got robbed.
Now that I know that I fucking lied too.
I hate seeing her like that, man. I fucking hate it.
So, I'm so ashamed of myself for believing in
God, bro. That hurts to hear.
someone who
That
only
hurts,
had
man.
interest in her money.
Damn, I'm so upset, dude.
Vshojo CEO, Vshojo JP CEO, about what the fuck's going on. I am going to call him right now.
Sent the link. Thank you. I appreciate it.
こちらは、Vshojo. This is Vshojo JP CEO. Are you still the CEO?
For now, yes.
Okay, so this is where I question it because he said for now, yes. I'm gonna let it play.
まだギリギリ CEO だそうです。
Does he plan on leaving and just taking the easy way out, or does he know the company is about to be
I'd like
bankrupt?
you to explain the situation because I know you know more about the situation than me.
And y'all didn't hate Vshojo hard enough. My hatred started with merch. I think the merch thing wasn't good enough to hate them on.
Should know everything.
I think it sucks when you don't. I think it sucks when you don't get merch, but I don't think merch itself is good enough to hate a company, especially since we were so under the limelight about the situation.
Explaining in Japanese and in English. Is that okay with you?
He's basically just a JP manager.
No,
he's a scapegoat.
I'm
So
not
he's
really good English.
so is this man just supposed to be like the tank? Is he just supposed to be like tank damage for us?
And also, I don't trust myself, like, you know, the speaking the correct
Basically, that
word and
sucks.
term in English.
What's the worst part is I hope they don't like release his name, where he lives, or etc. Because like, let's be real, VTuber fans are crazy. I do not. Let me repeat. I do not condone death threats, people sending vile hate mail, people just being disgusting internet human beings. I do not condone that in this community. Now, I think you have the right to be upset, raise your pitchforks, and be angry, but I do not condone physical death threats or sending or anything of that extreme manner. We do not do that here.
I want to be super careful about what I'm saying here because,
right.
Yeah, as you explained
That's fair.
Yeah,
but,
like, and
okay, then.
On a positive note, Nimi's getting married. I reviewed that early. We started off with positive news. I tried to start that off with positive news.
So you were told from Vshojo that they were willing to pay. They're gonna do it like next month. Of course they're working on it. And then
I just never did.
Now.
Yeah, we're
you telling
now.
me that you've been lied to?
嘘をつかれていたっていうところはあったんですけれども。
So did you just say that Vshojo JP itself was doing good?
そうですね。
In finances too?
そうですね。
You haven't paid me.
っていうことになるんですね。その。
She just went straight to the fucking throat there. It's like finances are doing good. JP is doing good. Where's my money? Where? If everything is good, where's my money?
本社の中の帳簿上はそうなってたっていうことは聞いてます。
Like she's like, you're kind of lying. You're kind of lying there, buddy.
でもタレントに1円も払われてない状態っていうのを把握しておられたんでしょうか？
そうです。はい。
So this is what I want to know, and this is what everyone wants to know.
Dumbfounded.
Why did this happen?
How?
Why? なぜ起こったんですか？こんな。
I want to know how it happened. How did you get here?
ことが。
これに関しては、まあ、全ての 範囲を僕が見えてるわけじゃないんで、
Hmm. Are you telling me that it's not like someone moved, like someone did something maliciously? It's like they
He's
just
totally gonna be in
weren't good
Kayson's
at it.
chokehold if he was in front of
Finances.
her at this. Oh
Are you getting
yeah.
paid right now?
は、
あなたはお給料もらってる
It doesn't eto mean like eto. Doesn't eto mean that? Like
んですか今 V 症状から。
am I, oh, did you just ask if I'm being paid?
ペイカットを受けている。
Yes. I thought so.
I'm sorry, it's all about me, guys, but the only thing I could talk about
Am
is me right
I
now.
being
So,
paid?
well,
Probably.
I'm not getting paid. Well, I'm not getting paid. You were getting paid. Well, staffs do have to get paid, so I'm not gonna say it like, hey.
I agree. I think Kason takes the very, very mature high road here of staff has to get paid. People have to eat, etc. But you shouldn't be eating out of a fucking Lamborghini if I'm eating out of a shoebox. You see what I'm saying?
Hey, don't pay the staff, just pay us. No, I'm not gonna say that, but this kind of sounds very unfair to me.
Yeah.
そうですね。
Talent first, my ass. Was it like staff first?
Absolutely.
まあでもスタッフは本当に悪くなかった。
Absolutely. Like, don't even, I don't even know what he's about to say here. Absolutely. By their actions that they have showed, I don't even need to hear what he's about to say. By the actions and the way the critical mass is at now, absolutely staff was taken care of first.
だと思います。
Is the debt gonna be paid?
It's just so bad. I
It's
thought
my
they were
money.
going to be better than
Gonna be
certain
paid.
companies. Same.
えー
So everyone thought.
そうですね。で、
I hate to say this, but like, I would argue this is worse than a lot of the shit Niji Sanji has done. Granted, Niji Sanji literally was like backtracking a sex offender, Aster. They literally fucking stole money from a fucking charity. What the fuck?
が払えるかどうかっていうのは、会社がこれから持ち直すかどうかにかかってる。特に US 側、今の状態だと分離できていないんで、
Labor laws make it clear staff is to be paid.
持ち直せるかどうかにかかってるところなん
I'll
ですけ
speculate
ど
with an eye to having it seen it before.
かなり
Venture
難しい
capital
と思いま
comes
す。
and grabs the
Or
cash
even
and they
try
cut
to add
and
another
run.
talent
When the talents quit, it
Another
happens across
multiple
automotive,
talents
YouTube,
to this
Ooh,
company.
shit.
After
Niji looks tame for
I
this.
told multiple times,
It's worse
they
in
haven't
different
paid
spectrums. I agree. Worse in different
me.
ways.
and they have a lot of problems. What? What was that? What was that?
Yeah, bro.
What about that?
Yeah, what was that, bro?
とまあ、タレントが追加されたこともそうなんですけど、追加しようとしてることもそうで、
Someone could have stopped the situation.
Absolutely.
It went all the way. It didn't have to.
It like, even if you had to cut costs, lay people off, drop some staff, you know, like, hey, sorry, each one of you can't have an individual manager. Now it's like 3 of y'all are sharing a manager. CEOs, big people could have taken cuts. There's a lot of things you could have done way differently. And yet you chose to fuck over your moneymakers. Ooh, talk about hand and cookie jar and everything. Hand caught cookie jar and everything.
To go all the way.
そうですね。特になんか
So many different ways this could have been played.
Did anyone inside Vshojo say, "Hey, there's something wrong. Hey, let's not do this. Hey, let's stop this and let's see what our finances are going. Hey, looks like this amount of money should be paid to the talents and we haven't. Hey, we need to do something about that." Did anyone say anything about that?
という話を聞いて進んでたっていうことですね。
So they were lied to.
まあそういうことですね。
That's a lie.
If you think about it,
Yes. So
aren't
that's
the
a yes.
Vshojo
Okay.
members technically
So-
staff too?
Who was lying? 誰がその
Yes and no.
まあ
We'll get to
いわ
that.
ゆる嘘やんってなるんですけど、誰が
Yes,
その
they
嘘を
are.
ついてたんですか？
But
多
under
分
a like
判断
different
す
kind
る
of
人っていうの
contract.
も複数にいるっていうところと、そこが明らかになるのは今後なんで、私には分からないところです。
なるほど。
はい。
Any questions from chat?
I have a lot of
Sorry, Chad.
questions.
Just
I have so many questions, dude. Like I'm telling you, I was at work, bros, when this was going on. I kid you not. I was brazing away, brazing and welding and brazing, doing my thing, you know, having a good day. The amount of YouTube notifications I got. Bam, bam. Oh, they're leaving. Kason did this. Kason's live. Did this. Fruit just announced. I'm like, oh my God. It is a shit show right now, and I am at work.
there's so many things going on in my head. There are so limited things I can
Vshojo was
say.
burning, and I
There
was eating
are
popcorn, having
Legal issues
fun,
going on.
bro.
I don't want to stir anything up for the other girls because they have their own things they have to say. So let's not. There's so many things I want
She's
to
so
tell you.
boss lady. She's a boss
that
bitch, is what
shouldn't.
she is. I love her.
Will there be an apology from the company?
There better
I
be.
hope there would.
I-
Will they? Will they want an apology or something? Any statement? Any public whatever
Yeah.
from the company?
うん、私もそう願っていますが、
His answer just needs to be yes. Dude, just say yes. Say yes. I don't know what he said, but it better be yes.
Right.
Well, there were so many things I have to apologize to the fans. So, thank you, Vshojo JP CEO for now. ありがとうございます。一応、
Gunrun is still MIA.
JP CEO
He said he hopes so.
I know there's a lot of things you want to.
I fucking sure hope so too. Like the fact that it's, and that's not even a good enough answer. Like, I hate to say that because he's literally just the tank man, right? He's there to tank the damage, but it needs to just be a concrete yes. Like, I hate that, right? Because he's there to tank the damage right now. So I'm not even going to direct this at him. This is directed to higher ups of the CEOs and the higher ups. The answer should just be fucking straight up yes. Just fucking grab your left nut, grab the fucking, like, just grab it and fucking apologize. And probably fucking disband the company. Let all the girls have their fucking shit. In fact, like, if there is merch to be made, give every piece of merch and leftover merch to the girls and let them sell it themselves.
I say, of course, me too. I want to yell.
Because you know they have backstock. You know they do. They 100% have backstock. Give it to the respective talents and let them sell it.
Want to scream. Want to cry. And I feel like there were so many unanswered questions. This is just sad. They said so many good things. And I know that they, like, it wasn't their intent to, like, be like this, and I know that, of course. They didn't want this too. I know that.
No
I
one
hope,
did.
like, they're not the, like, the evil that you guys, some of you guys are saying.
I'm not going to say all of them were evil. I'm not. I'm not going to say all of them were evil because I know some of them have to be fed. I will say a lot of the higher ups, though, have no sympathy for them.
I know it's not. But it's true that they made this kind of mess. Will you really quit today or will you quit in the 31st?
I think she's quitting now.
I quit today. Yes, I quit whenever I want to. And I've said that from day one. If I want to quit, I quit. And I am leaving Vshojo today.
Fair.
At this moment. Well, I feel like I've already left like 2 hours ago.
I'm angry at Vshojo as a group
Yes.
because I have no
Lee
idea
and I had waited
who was
so long.
with
The money I should
who
have
was with
received,
name. Yeah,
all the way back from last year, I think. Right now, I don't even know what they have
Kason
paid
sounds
and
so
they
disappointed
haven't,
and angry at
so
the
I
same time.
can't
Yeah,
go
she
to the
does.
specifics.
Kika
But
said
they
yesterday
haven't
she
paid
was
me
in the
for a long
process of
time.
renting
The
a
reason
truck.
that I waited
Again,
for this long
hopefully,
time is because I thought
they
if I
can get some of
reveal
their
any
merch
information that
and
they
sell it themselves.
are not paying, but yes, I was willing to quit this month, but they might like blame me. That was what I was scared of.
If they would have blamed the talent, dude, if they would have blamed the talents for this, that's like the biggest narcissistic red flag toxic relationship ever.
Yes, they might like blame me for like getting the information out, whatever, and then like end up not paying. But now I feel like it's all over and nothing's gonna be paid. And I feel very sorry for the fans because this was supposed to be. It all came from you guys. It all came from
Talent
you guys'
first,
support.
my ass. No,
And
yeah.
yes, I said
Honestly,
Vshojo owes me
talents
a
were not first.
significant amount
They
of
were
money,
not.
But right now, it's not about the money. It's all about the trust. Yeah, it's all about the betrayal.
The silence.
Yeah.
I think the worst part is the silence. Like, honestly, the silence, it's like, oh, we'll pay, and then just like ignore them. What the fuck?
美少女に対してポジティブな結構ねこういうとこだよいいとこだよみたいな言ってきたのが本当になんか何言ってたんやろうって感じですね。
That was 100
disappointed. まあただ本当に悪意を持って最初からお金を取ろうと思って近づいてきたわけではないのはわかるんですけど、結果的にこうなっちゃったらやっぱ結果が
Kason in the background laughs at Yakuza.
かなと思って。
Hey man, I heard she has connections to the Yakuza. Might hear about some people disappear.
そうですね。結局それで、あ、V 少女ってこういうとこなんだと思います。Channels they cannot.
Here we go. I'm going to skip ahead because I do not understand language barrier. I'm sorry, I do not speak Japanese. Please forgive me.
会社は
Wonder if Yago will adopt her
doesn't have the
Michi.
talent's IP. They do not own our models. They do not.
I'm gonna huff on copium a little bit. I'm gonna huff on extreme copium, not just a little bit of copium, but extreme copium here. Take my thing with like a grain of salt, hopium, copium, etc. I would like to see Coco return as an affiliate, like Ame, but I don't think Coco as a full-time talent would work.
Not own our channels.
Maybe an affiliate, maybe, but that's as far as I see it.
They cannot touch our channels. They cannot touch my YouTube, my Twitch, nothing. So
worried about Henya, dude.
A significant amount of money.
I'm worried about all of them.
That's what I could say. A Ferrari amount of money.
A Ferrari amount of money.
Big trust issue in my heart. It's gonna be there forever.
A Ferrari amount of money. Okay, so there is a clip of that on Twitter, by the way. Kason leaves Vshojo. This was probably the one clip that blew up. Not that one. Where is it? Does it? Kason. Where is it? Is this it? No. There's one that is like a few seconds. It like Kason. Let's see here. Let's see if we can find it. We're gonna find it. Here it is. Here it is. It is. This is a wild clip, by the way. Like, yikes.
I quit Vshojo today.
はい。
Vshojo やめます今日。
はい。
はい、31日予定でしたけど、今日辞めます。I quit.
Fair. I quit Vshojo today. Fair. Honestly, fair. Like, can we blame her? Can we fucking blame her?
Being a American citizen,
Okay.
right?
Okay, here we go. So I've watched up to 10 minutes of it. Okay. I've watched up to 10 minutes of it. I have not watched the rest. So this happened while I was at work. Oh man. I bet that oh man. Breaking news, Henya dude, come on, dude. And then we'll definitely watch the Zentrea next one. There's just so much to be said right now, bro. So much. All right. Everyone buckle in. Also, everyone, please go give credit where credit is due. Legal Mindset, thank you so much for providing this. Fast Facts, everyone, please go share some love. He is I think he's an actual lawyer, if I remember correctly. I think he's 100% a lawyer. I think he has his like degree in lawyer, if I remember correctly. He's done some other stuff for YouTubers.
The revelations by Iron Mouse and many other of the talents at Vshojo may very well end that VTubing company. Of course, I'm Andrew Esquire, American attorney, and this is Legal Mindset. We teach you to be
American
your own
attorney.
judge.
So does
This
this mean
is
that
an
Face
insane
Connect is
saga
now the
that
next
really
best
it
YouTuber corp
even
after
peaks
HoloLive?
perhaps what is going down and what
Yeah,
went down
in my
last year
opinion,
with
yeah.
Doki Bird and with Niji Sanji.
Absolutely.
Insofar as this is looking like it will end this VTubing company, Vshojo, completely, and because we're seeing a massive pool of talent that is looking to exodus from that company. Now, just understand this is a Fast Facts pre-recorded video, but I recorded this.
Gonna start a
after
poll
listening
here
to
and want to
Case
see
on
what your
stream,
guys' opinion
where
is.
she was interviewing with the Japanese quote-unquote branch. We'll talk about that CEO. So we're going to go through all the facts today and really stick to the legal analysis. If you want to see the full version where I'm doing more, playing more video, I play all of
wrong one. Hold
video,
on.
and I play some other stuff as well.
Gonna start a
Check out
poll,
my
not a
live
Q&A.
version, but this is the abbreviated version for those that want to get just down to the facts. And of course, I've got a PowerPoint. So with this case, obviously, it all started with the mouse. And there are two clear things that she dropped in her message that are legally relevant. First is that she has not been paid wages. So she's owed back wages. She's not been paid for a long time. And these payments.
Dude, when I saw a mouse leaving yesterday, I was like flabbergasted. I was like, fuck. The one day I'm not streaming, Mousy is quitting. What the fuck? I guess I'll discuss it today. I go to work. Fucking hell.
That she's owed.
My phone is blowing the fuck up.
In delinquency. They've been owed to her for a long time. She hasn't been paid. And this is something that has been mirrored by other
Like,
talents.
it got worse, bros. It got worse.
I have not been paid for a long time. In fact, I believe she said September of last year. A very, very long time without payments, which is severe, which is significant. So there is an extended period of time with which people have not paid out to the talents. That's a massive, massive problem in and of itself. But the other great problem, and the problem that can have huge criminal liability, is the potential fraud related
was like,
to the
damn,
charity,
then watched the vid and was like, hell no, same, bro.
That Iron Mouse has always been so vocal for, because it's the cause that represents research that will help people like her and give them a brighter future and hope. And
long time
it
no
really
see.
was
Hope you're
something that
doing
she was
well.
so invested in.
It's the quickest way a VTuber company has fallen. It's like a steep hill, dude. It is like
and not pay that out to charity. Whatever they
90
did with that,
degree.
it was not paid to charity, and that is a massive, massive issue. And that's an issue that can see.
This was the fastest I've ever seen a very beloved and loved company die. It is the fastest I've seen any loved company die.
People behind bars that can have criminal penalties. Absolutely. Once again, these are our allegations at this point, but based on the number of talents speaking up, based on the number of talents that have removed,
it's a free fall. It is.
Branding.
Emiko the goat. He's a goat, bro.
At this point,
if you don't know about Emiko, go check out his animations. They're great.
Behind these allegations, of course, they are going to have to fight these out. They are going to have to prove this in court or prove this through the regulatory process. However, at this point, going forward and through the scope
I hate
of
that guy.
this
I love that
video,
guy.
understand that I am taking
We
the
love that Emiko
allegations
guy.
as credible. For whatever argument you may make of they're not proven.
I think they're credible. I don't think the girls would lie. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna just be the one to say it. The girls lying. If any of these girls were lying, and Vshojo shows the receipts that they're lying in a different timeline, let's just pretend here. Let's just say like the girls were lying about the numbers or donations and shit like that. The girls would be literally committing career sewer slide. They would be riding the career sewer slide. And I don't think any of these girls are that dumb to do that. Especially Kason. I think the most mature and the most level-headed person in this group is probably, I would say, was Giga. But Kason also, they both have very mature mindsets when it comes to shit like this. They're very level-headed. They're very business savvy. They know how to do shit done. They know how to get shit done by themselves. So I think none of the girls would have lied about this, especially since like the most mature ones are stepping up and agreeing to.
Proven yet, whatever, I understand you, but we're going to take them as credible for the purpose of this analysis. So let's continue here. So we had obviously Iron Mouse speak up, and then we had Kason get on with the JP.
Yeah, Kason and Giga are the two that I think have the most mature business savvy mindset, and I think they know
it's
not to lie about shit like this.
That Vshojo is in financial hot water. That they were not.
One of my memes now hurt in hindsight. It's a Hinya meme. I know which one you're talking about.
It's very
I have to edit that out now.
That there is no official legal distinction. That is an internal distinction, the same as a department. For example, saying HR or whatever else, right? Or janitorial staff. It's an internal distinction. It still fell under the control and is the legal responsibility of the headquarters in San Francisco. So the
Kason quitting live
is such
a baller move,
a certain amount of talent that was managed by this quote unquote CEO was not distinguished financially. So those funds that were coming in were being slushed together. So whatever profit JP was making was not offsetting clearly the losses they were taking on the US side or with their.
So yeah. Basically, it seemed like, hey, we're in debt over here. Send the money over here now, too. Which is fucking wild. Hey, you know, I know we haven't paid any of the JP girls, but Daddy needs to pay his mortgage. So send me like 10 bands. Send that money we were gonna send to them. Send it my way. Send it to me.
Their other talents.
My Ferrari needs to be paid off.
It seems they were in financial dire straits. Now, one big thing that was brought up during this was that the staff was paid and not the talent. There is a very important reason for that, which we're going to get into, which is all of the talents are designated, and this is for almost all VTubing companies. I have not seen one contract, and I've reviewed all of them, including the Vshojo contract.
That needs to be
Sanji. HoloLive.
Here's okay, this is why. Okay, we're gonna get to it.
All the greatest hits from big to small, Face Connect. I've seen all of them. I haven't seen a single contract that has said these people are employees. We consider them employees. They all try to make them independent contractors. That's very important because when it comes to fighting wages and paying wages, you have to pay employees under labor law, whether it's U.S. law, Japanese law, really all around the world.
Haruka just tweeted, can you send it to me?
Wages. But when it comes to independent contractors, well, you can shaft them and then they've got to come and sue you or bring an action against you or a claim against you to try to get those back. It puts a massive burden on them.
As a blue collar welder, I used to be an independent contractor with my father back in Arizona. Me and my dad used to be pool independent contractors. We would pick up jobs from bigger companies, small companies, people, like just independently by people. I cannot express how many times we've been shafted because we were independent contractors, and it would have cost more to take them to court and get it legally done than just to say fuck it and move on to the next one. I can't tell you how many times me and my dad were like, okay, this was like only like a $300 job. If we take him to court, it's going to cost like $200 and a whole day. And within that day, we could have made like $800 if we did other pools. So like there have been so like, I get it. I get why some people don't go after, because you just, at the end, you're going to just make less money. Sometimes you just make less money and just say, fuck it, and just let it die. I totally understand that.
Them to claim those amounts of money. Now, I have, since the Niji Sanji crisis, been screaming from
Friend,
the
we
top
are
of
the same
hills
person.
that this is BS. And I'll put some money in the swear
It sucks
jar for
being
that
an
one.
it
These
sucks being an
people are
independent
employees,
contractor.
whether you consider
It
them
sucks.
full-time or part-time employees.
Because once
they
you get
are under
fucked,
the
it's your
control and
responsibility to get the
authority
money.
of these VTubing companies. Now, I understand that there was a lot more anonymity at Vshojo than other companies, but you might consider them in that case more like a part-time employee than a full-time employee.
YouTube lagging? OBS says we're fine on my
And
side.
in that case,
It says we're
it would still be
0% dropped
wages under a
frames.
normal analysis.
Says,
And mind
says
you,
I'm good over
just
here.
because a contract says that you are an independent contractor does not mean that a particular state or country might not look at the situation, might not look at all the factors and say, under our law, we're going to consider them an employee. It's very important. And I do think in the VTubing industry going forward, this is a massive lesson that
Absolutely.
all VTubing talent should be considered employees. They should push for being employees.
Absolutely. This was such a big boom. From now on, honest, like, dude, girls, any VTuber, any future VTuber, any experienced VTuber, honestly, if you're not becoming a full-time employee, don't even sign the contract. Don't even do it. Fuck it. Don't even do it. Get your bag that you deserve. You are the talent. You bring in the money. Get your bag that you deserve.
They should say, no, I'm an employee if I'm going to work for your company, because you need to pay me and you need to be liable if you do not pay me. And
Absolutely.
I don't think the Japanese CEO, listening to him, is the villain here. He's clearly not at the top of the rung. He's not the CEO or CFO or COO or CTO. He's at a lower rung of responsibility. He certainly cannot make shots for the entire company. That was not his responsibility.
Yeah, he's the tank. He's the tank of the company right now.
None of the talents are liable for this. This is something where they are the victims, and they do deserve your support and your appreciation. And I will say this about all of them: Iron Mouse, Kaysan, Henya, everybody.
All the girls would have to use their personal names, info if they take them to court. It's such a mess. Yeah, and then court stuff in America is public too.
Say the things that I can say because they're under
a lot, if not all, court. I think every court stuff actually is public in America. I think legally every document in court is like public information for legal reasons in America. So, yikes.
a different level of scrutiny. Now, I do hope with some right legal maneuvers, they can finally speak up. And we're going to talk about that today and the way they may be able to speak up. But right now, understand.
Imagine you just hear the name Iron Mouse being mentioned by the judge.
In their jurisdiction, or in perhaps California, which is a jurisdiction for Vshojo, where I think is very ripe to bring suits and claims, etc. They need to work with their own lawyers to get this done. So be patient with them to get to that point where they will be able to speak. I do believe that time is going to come sooner than later.
Absolutely.
Sooner than later. So let's
be patient, keep a level head, and just hold your hands out for the girls. Give a hand, and just even just watch them, support them. Don't, watch the ad, etc. Support them if you can. Buy merch, donate $1, etc. Do what you got to do to help the girls if you can. Even just watching the ad, they'll make a little bit of money that way. They will, trust me.
Let's continue with this. The best quote, I think,
even if it's a 5 cents ad, watch the ad.
That was probably the best Kaysan quote out there, period.
If you have Amazon Prime,
I'm definitely.
If you have Amazon Prime, guess what?
One important thing here,
you get a sub for free. You get a free subby wubby.
Now we've covered Niji Sanji, we've covered Cobra Corporation, big Japanese corporations, and one issue with those corporations is they're Japanese, and if the talent is American or Canadian or
help them as you can,
really non-Japanese
help them
at all,
you can.
It's really, really difficult to come at those companies. This is not the problem for Vshojo. Vshojo is an American company, and they're an American company headquartered in one of the states with the most strong consumer protections out there, or strong worker protections, employee protections that are very, very broad out there in all the United
Vshojo
States.
Corporate has deep ties to Twitch.
Massive difference.
How
And
deep are we talking?
Many of the talents, particularly Iron Mouse, being a American citizen, right? Puerto Rico, still a citizen of the United States, and still able to bring claims, fully able to bring claims in California court, particularly related to labor. This is something where
that's why they stream there. Gotcha.
For conflict, right? For either a lawsuit, criminal filings, regulatory filings, because they are in America. And this is why I say
Gunnar was one of the founders.
This is why I say this is not a Niji situation. This is not an any color. This is not a Hololive situation, whatever else. And in those situations, with Niji Sanji, I told everybody, hey, when Doki Bird went down, this is not going to be the end of Niji Sanji by any stretch. Same thing when there's bumps in the road with Hololive, right? When Gura leaves, it's not going to be the end of Hololive. However, this will be the end of Vshojo.
They're cooked. Honestly, even if it was just the $500,000 in donations alone, they're cooked. They're not coming back from this.
This is very, very much going to tank them because of this and because of their financial situation. And mind you, I will point out one other thing. They were founded in 2020. And what was happening in 2020, and I say this as a corporate attorney who was previously working in a law firm related to issuing bonds that were used by governments and corporations, and then working in-house and seeing a lot of borrowing and corporate debt. During that period of time, corporations were borrowing at insanely low rates. They were drunk on debt and drunk on almost free money that was under the cost of inflation. So hell, why not? Let's just borrow as much as possible. So I have no doubt that they were highly leveraged going into this, and they were
this is not financial advice. I have to say that first before I say this, because I don't want someone taking this as financial advice. So I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. But in my opinion, if you go borrow money from a bank and you only need a loan of, let's say, $5,000, and the bank approves you of $20,000, don't get the $20,000 knowing that you can't pay it back. Get the original $5,000, maybe get to maybe $6,000, because it's like, hey, guess what? I'll get the thing and maybe a new graphics card. But do not sign up for a trap. Do not sign up for a trap and borrow money you cannot pay back.
Highly hyped up coming off of the kind of everybody's on the internet during COVID
FranMan got me arrested for
that
tax evasion.
Continue forever, and their financial projections were perhaps unrealistic.
My bad, bro. My bad.
Given the fact that that was a temporary period of time.
Even if they pay out all the money, no way anyone's going to work with them
the
anymore.
VTuber
No,
market
hell
as
no.
a whole, as people no longer had to be online all the time. And so, yes, the VTuber market did not grow as it was projected to grow based on 2020 numbers, or based on 2019.
Frank got me arrested for watching VTubers.
I think this number
My bad, bro.
of the founding is actually
how's jail? How's prison?
The fact that they are a relatively new company and they're private. So once again, we don't have a lot of the disclosure.
Oh my God, Pebble! Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super chat, W Pebble. Do we think 5 years is still considered new?
That we required of a public company, but let's talk about the contract. So I have seen a Vshojo contract. Now, in full disclosure,
pay my taxes, friend.
Contract is
never
not anyone active.
Never. So thank you so much, Pebble.
So they may have
appreciate it. Can I get some W's in the chat for Pebble?
I'm basing it on what I said. However, I don't think they've changed certain things. Number one, they do have certain NDA and confidentiality provisions based on that. I don't think they would have deleted that. I don't think they would have removed that. Those are in the contract. The other most important thing is it does frame them as independent contractors, as non-employees.
That sucks.
So that is a super important factor, that they are not called employees, because when you are an employee, you get the protection of labor laws. You get the protection of regulation. All of those things don't necessarily apply to independent contractors. Now, different states handle this differently. Different countries handle this differently. If anywhere in the United States is going to handle this differently, it's probably California, which is going to look at that and say, oh, no, these were really employees. These really weren't independent contractors. So I think,
by the way, W California.
that doesn't exclude it, but it is important for the intent here, because the intent was always to shaft them out of payment, was always to not pay them. So let's continue here. So labor law, we're going to talk about this real quick. So this is about the claims for unpaid wages. And once again, a very important factor here is California, particularly if you're going to file it there, which is where Vshojo is headquartered.
Okay.
They don't have any restrictions as to residency status or et cetera. So you can file a labor claim there. Even the people that are part of the corporation that are non-American might have a potential, if they consult with their attorney, to file claims in California in some way, shape, or fashion.
That is actually amazing law right there. Because even if you are, basically it's like, I may not be part of that state, but the company is part of the state, and I can sue you for that. Because your company is based out of this specific state or specific area, which is amazing. But like W California for that law, big W on them.
And once again, I do believe all the girls that I've heard of, as particularly Iron Mouse, have competent lawyers, and they should listen to their lawyers. Obviously, listen to their lawyers over anything I say. This is more education for the public and education for people in general. But I do believe there's a possibility for them to make claims in California, and that would be huge for them.
Big W California if they allow that.
So even if you have a contract,
W's.
That's not going to prevent you from claiming, hey, you need to pay me these wages, right? Or reporting criminal activity. So reporting, hey, they didn't give this money to charity, and we knew it. And we saw it, we knew it, we have testimony, we'll be witnesses against this. We'll go to the federal or state criminal cases for these people. They can still testify to that. There's nothing stopping them. The NDA is not going to stop them. Nothing is preventing them from reporting that crime. In fact, if they try to retaliate for that, Vshojo would be punished. You cannot.
I hate when people like try to use an NDA over someone. Because just because your contract isn't above the law. That's just, a lot of people don't know that. You would think something that basic a lot of people would know. Your NDAs and your contracts are not above the law. They're not. They're not. If your contract requires me to break the law, or NDA requires me to break the law, or any shape or form, that's illegal. That is highly illegal.
Not try to retaliate against somebody for reporting a crime. That's not okay anywhere in the US and in most countries in general. So the process for this would be to gather documentation and witnesses, which they're probably doing right now. Their lawyers, particularly Iron Mouse, is probably gathering a lot of documentation, getting witnesses together, and then you'd report it to the labor commissioner. In this case, probably the labor commissioner of California. And after that, there's a required mediation.
It is that you have
now,
to give me $1 million.
Why Iron Mouse said in her video, hey, we need
Never
to get to a certain part of the legal process.
Have to find me first.
It might be because they want to go to that mediation, see if they can get a settlement, see if Vshojo can make this right. Otherwise, if that fails, there's going to be a civil lawsuit. They can bring a civil lawsuit. In which case, we'd all get that information. It'd be public information. We'd be able to talk about it. We'd be able to see everything that's going on. It would be a nightmare for them from Vshojo if they aren't already bankrupt, which we'll eventually touch on that topic.
Can I get a bunch of ones in chat? Who thinks they're bankrupt? Just type a bunch of ones. I think they're bankrupt.
Yeah, the silencing the mouse, and as well as the other talent. There are laws that prevent retaliation against employees reporting unlawful acts. You've probably heard of whistleblower protections. That's a whistleblower. Iron Mouse is a whistleblower saying
1.5.
there is something
Interesting
illegal going on here, i.e. taking money that's supposed to go to charity, whether that's embezzlement or whatever else, or fraudulent transfer, like that can be reported.
Fair.
No way.
I understand why.
Retaliate against that.
Friend, your NDA is to pay Mimsy $235. No,
arguably could prevent.
That's part of the
NDAs
science
from silencing
team.
the employees in regards to reporting
that stays in the
bad
science
workplace
team.
behavior. So saying, hey, we're not being paid, and they took this money from charity. The California law is pretty clear that the NDA cannot stop them from saying that. Now, there are other things that they could argue the NDA could stop them from talking about. Stuff like personal relationships or personal interactions, maybe for now.
Company secrets,
etc. Is not
etc.
going to silence them from speaking out on what is clearly illegal.
Yep.
Further, aside from whistleblower protections, you can't stop the reporting of crime. I cannot say that enough. Reporting a crime is always permissible, and no NDA in the world can silence you
Preach.
from reporting a crime. That's just the way it is.
Preach.
That's just the fact.
I said it. Preach.
So beyond that, let's get into what's going on with the criminal
That's
liability.
simple.
And
That's
that could
simple
fall on the
laws
corporation, or that could
101.
fall on
Preach
people
it.
like Justin the Gun Run Ignacio, the CEO. Once again, depending on his level of culpability and the culpability of the COO, the CTO, the other officers of the corporation, this criminal liability could fall not just on the corporation as a whole, but on these individuals, depending on how complicit they were in this scheme and how much knowledge they had of this. So let's get into the criminal side, shall we?
It's
So we've got,
Mr. CEO
obviously,
himself.
civil claims, which this is regarding the $500,000 that was not given to charity, that was taken, and God knows what they did with it. Probably, by the way, my best guess on what they did with this is
Yeah,
they are
Twitch
leveraged.
grew out of a
And they
previous
would use
existing
that money
site,
to pay their
Justin
current
TV.
expenses, and they were over leveraged, so they were hoping to pay them back in the future and make some miracle money and pay them back in the future and get everything right. They didn't do that. They didn't give the money to the charity. Now, that's once again, it's my speculation about what they did, but based on what Case on Stream, which just happened just a couple minutes ago, I stopped watching it.
Even if you didn't pay the girls, right? Even if you didn't pay the girls, stealing from a charity, man. Come on. Come on, brother. Come on. What did you do with that $500,000? Where'd it go?
It seems they're in financial trouble. And if you're in financial
Where
trouble,
did it
what are you gonna do?
go?
You're going to take the money and you're going to use it to pay immediate expenses, probably staff, because they needed to pay them or they'd be hit by labor law restrictions. That's why the JP CEO got paid and Kason didn't. So that's what I think they did with that money. Now, if they did that with that money, there's three things that can happen here. Civil claims, both by the donors themselves and by Mouse and anybody else.
Ooh. That's a good one. Donors themselves. Like, I guess it wouldn't be worth it for me. Like, let's say I donated like $10. Obviously, it wouldn't be worth my time and money to go, hey, they took my $10 and spent it on a bag of Doritos. But there were a lot of big donors there. There were a lot of big donors. There were a lot of $1,000, $5,000, $2,000 donors. Those guys need to go out there and file a lawsuit.
Who's a big donor
Those are the ones that should.
Federal crimes and their state crimes. Let's talk about civil claims. So first of all, donors can file suit against Vshojo. So if they donated money or you donated money, you're out there, you donated money, you might want to just have a chit chat with a lawyer and talk about what you did, how much money you gave, and what was going on with that. And then there's claims, once again, these are different types of civil claims for misrepresentation, breach of contract, fraudulent transfer, particularly fraudulent transfer.
Whales are about to have a field day with this.
Because it's a massive
Dono whales are about to go
misrepresentation because they
crazy.
misrepresented that money was going to go to the charity and they didn't give it there, and breach of contract because there's an implicit contract. There's a fiduciary duty there to take that money.
You know how those whales be. They have the money.
Charity, and they broke
have
that
the money.
Understanding they broke that.
They have the money to donate. They have the money
and
to
Iron Mouse could
file
also
a
likely bring
lawsuit.
claim as well, because once again, she was part of that. She I'm sure donated to that as well herself, so she probably has status as a donor, but also just to clear herself from that and saying, hey, look, this money was supposed to go there, it didn't. Let me put this claim in there to make it very clear that they're doing wrong. So I think Iron Mouse also could back up the donos in that. Let's go to federal crimes. This is the fun one. This is the one where
Oh,
they're going to
big.
end up paying.
This is big boy. Ooh. This is you go to big boy prison, the forever box. You're getting locked up in the forever box, and you're not probably leaving until you're 90 years old and needing a diaper.
The money from behind bars. Charity fraud is typically investigated by the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission. Now, oftentimes they're working in conjunction.
Trying to
with
make
the
things
state
positive
attorney
around here.
general.
Discord
So those
memes is
working
not
as kind of a
ready.
team
I
in
have the
order
video
to look
recorded. I
into
have to edit out
all types of charity
some
fraud and really do the investigation. Once
stuff
again,
now
we are
because
very
Vshojo
preliminary.
memes
We're at
need to
the
be
allegation
kicked out
phase.
of there
This
because
will
of the
all need
current
to be
situation.
investigated. We need to see
So it
proof.
might
We
be
need
a
to see
little bit
documents.
longer, but
So
I
the
do
people
have
who get
a
that are the
actual
FTC and the state attorney general.
reaction video
And I
ready.
think the state attorney general of California, which I'm sure many people are going to contact after this, will be very, very interested in hearing.
Can't wait
this
for
case.
Vshojo new members to be
$500,000
imprisoned in
from an
Paris.
immunodeficiency charity. I'm sorry, that is deplorable.
That's
And that's disgusting. And
yikes.
once again, I try to keep this to objective legal analysis, but the scope of this really does give me a righteous indignation with the amount of money that was taken here from a
Also,
charity.
Mints and Doki
So,
fight to top each
depending
other
on
in
the
the
nature
donor
of the
list.
fraud,
That's adorable.
A breach of
Iron Mouse is almost a
that
700K.
duty to deliver
Fuck
that
yeah,
money
dude.
can violate several federal laws. So it can be wire fraud. Wire fraud is one of the easiest ones to get them for. And certainly if they wanted to go down that route, and it is a case where they received the money via the internet, because wire fraud is not just old school wires and telephones, it's the internet. They got them, boys. They got
We
them.
got him in
Money
jail.
laundering, potentially making false statements
Shit's
about where the money would
trackable.
go, misrepresentations. Also,
Shit
the
is
FTC
trackable
Act, which involves
so easily,
various
unless they
regulation
use
of
like
money
Bitcoin.
regarding charities.
But
All of
shit's
those things they
trackable
can be
these
hit with,
days.
and they could get real jail time on this. This is serious jail time in real prison. This is not fun, down under the sun. This is all potential prison time for people at Vshojo.
Big
Beyond
boy
that, there's
prison.
state law. There's California Penal Code.
Do not pass
503,
go.
515 regarding
No
embezzlement.
more
So
collecting
assuming that they took the money
$200.
and they embezzled it and they use it elsewise.
Stop
That's right there.
collecting.
Breach of fiduciary duty.
Please,
because they have a
stop
duty.
giving
They're
them
the
and letting them
trustee
collect.
of that money
Please.
to give it over to the charity. That was their duty, fiduciary duty. Anybody who, for example, is holding money for somebody else. So if you gave money to a lawyer and that lawyer is supposed to go pay for real estate, and they don't pay for real estate, they pay for, cocaine and whatever else.
Hookers and blow, yeah.
That's going to be a huge, massive problem. So that would be a breach of fiduciary duty. This was a breach of fiduciary duty in the charity sense. Misleading and deceptive fundraising, I think that speaks for itself.
Yeah.
They said the money was going to go
Yeah.
one place. It didn't go there.
Bought
Also,
Doritos.
reporting and regulatory violations. So how do they do their taxes? How do they
Reporting
report? They needed to
regulatory
report this to the government, to the
violations.
regulatory authorities, saying, hey, we donated this money to charity. Did they take a tax write-off for this?
Ooh.
Did they write this off on their taxes?
Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Big ooh.
Did they make a false financial report? That's massive. And the last one, and the two things you're afraid of, even the Joker is afraid of, is the IRS. And the tax law violations, both, and the tax law, by the way, is at the state and the federal level. So
Blackjack
it's both levels.
and hookers.
But tax law is perhaps the most massive place, because if they chose to try to take a write-off on this or to falsify their taxes, oh boy, the tax man does not F around.
Uncle
Does not F
Sam.
around. And that's where the people
Uncle
could see
Sam
very, very
coming
serious
in
state
with his
consequences.
bald eagles.
Let's talk about the other
Caw-caw,
girls and a little bit about
motherfuckers.
what went on
Caw-caw.
with them. Obviously, a lot
Welcome
of
to
them have pulled out
America. Caw-caw.
of the branding. They've no longer branded themselves as Vshojo. They're going to have talks on this. Obviously, Kason had a very clear talk. I think Henya is going to talk, and some others are going to have a commentary as well, which I may have follow-up videos on that. But it very much seems like these talents were, especially since Kason said she was shafted out of wages, that she didn't get paid her wages. In that case, I think they need to file claims as well. I think all of the talents need to consider, particularly in California, filing labor law claims.
Yep.
And once they
Agreed.
do that, the other thing
Agreed.
that's really going to be awesome for them is all those no retaliation clauses apply to them, so they can start speaking more. Now they need to talk to their attorneys and make
Yes,
sure this
attorneys
works for them, and their
first.
situation. Their personal attorney is comfortable with this, but assuming they are, once they do that, once the claim is initiated, they will be able to say a little bit more. Now, there's another factor here. This applies to Iron Mouse and all the other girls, and why they're not going to talk. If you're going to go into a lawsuit situation, or you're going to sue, you want to shut up, and
Yep.
say as little as possible.
Yep.
Only what you can say.
What
or
you
have to say.
can.
So
Let
even
the
if these
fans
girls
know what's
can
going
speak
on.
technically, or they could say it, and they're not going to get punished under the law. or
And then
Vshojo's not gonna
let
be
the
able to sue
company,
them
and then
for
let your
breaching
lawyers
NDA.
do its
There
thing. Let
may
the
be
lawyers
other
do its
good
thing.
reasons for them not talking. However, that might be able to open up them explaining a little bit more to their audience and giving a little bit more context. And maybe at some point they want to do that. So that's something there. But
I know we all want honest answers. And we all, I know I do. I don't know about you guys. Can I get a bunch of chat, but a bunch of ones in chat if you agree? But I hate the cookie cutter response about, hey, this is what's going on. And it's very cookie cutter. Clearly a lawyer writ it out. I fucking hate that. I fucking hate that. I want the girls to speak their minds freely. The issue about that is if they do, they're more likely to lose the lawsuit. So I understand why they have to use the cookie cutter response. I personally hate the fucking cookie cutter response. I fucking hate it because it's just lawyer talk. I fucking hate it. But I understand why they do it. I totally understand why they do it.
Beyond that, they're owed wages. They're all owed wages. They need to get paid. They need to get paid the money that they're owed. And I say wages, although wages people usually associate with
got sick of that from Niji. Understandable.
Contractors in terms of the language there. But to me, these people are not just amazing talents. They're workers. They're true employees that are dedicating a significant amount of their time, and they are giving some control and authority over to this entity to direct them to do.
Say what you can, but keep what you can until you can. Exactly. Exactly. That, it just sucks because we want to know everything. You know what I mean?
Is one that I think they could argue, particularly with the restrictiveness of the contract, that set them up as employees. Even further, put Vshojo on the defensive. If all of them file claims in California, labor law claims, it's on Vshojo to prove that they're not employees. So put Vshojo on the defensive. Don't allow Vshojo to take the offensive. Take the offensive.
Nope, don't let them breathe.
Take it to them. Take it to their court. Push them. And
don't let them breathe.
The right emphasis as they go forward with this. And I'm
you have the ball. Keep it.
Attorneys that would help them. And frankly, if any of the girls needed any help finding a California attorney, I'm happy to try to hook them up and recommend them for them.
W mindset. Actual W. He's already on the case. This man's already on the case. He's on top of it for him.
That said, I think the girls do need
to
consider their options.
He's on it.
He's
like, I got connections, girls.
That, this is a big
I got
one,
you.
Especially after the case on stream. I think they need to really worry about Vshojo declaring bankruptcy, because based on the financial situation as explained by the JP CEO, it looks like they're not doing good. And what I am worried, and the strategy that came out of case on stream, which I think is putting together, is they are not paying the independent contractors because they're planning to declare bankruptcy.
Yep.
I've seen this before as corporate
absolutely
counsel.
Are you even fucking joking? Anyone with like dude, a blind raccoon can see that shit, dog. Yeah, they're gonna fucking file for bankruptcy. Someone's still going to jail. Someone's getting put behind bars for the 500,000 charity bullshit. But yeah, they're gonna take the easy fucking bitch pussy way out, dude. They are going to take the most pussy back way out. Of course they are. Like, dude, dude, you are fucking dumb if you think they are. I would actually like forgive them just a little bit if they don't take the pussy way out. But they're not gonna. They're not gonna.
Evil corporate counsel from my back days when I did that. That is something corporations do. When they're going under,
I will forgive them this much.
They know they're just going to declare bankruptcy. And
if they don't declare bankruptcy, well, and somehow
there's secured debt,
pay it off.
Unsecured debt.
Vshojo's cooked, friend. Let's be. Oh, I know they're cooked. I know they're cooked.
Like a lien on a car.
Right? I would be more shocked if they weren't cooked.
Something they can take. That's paid first. Then there's going to be employees' wages. Those are paid. But anything else, including independent contractors, is unsecured and dischargeable. So the big thing they're banking for is to get to discharge the payments because they label them as independent contractors.
File bankruptcy. They're just going to brush it all under the rug.
And to me, the question is not
they're
only
deep fried baked, not just cooked, dude. It's burnt.
How quickly are they going to
declare the stove is like charred black.
If I was the CEO of Vshojo, I'd be running right now into the bankruptcy court to declare it right now so they can stop all payments. And now that would put it on them to battle back that would put it on the talents. So I think that
Yeah, just
Vshojo
uploaded a
response
video
is gonna be to
officially
immediately
announcing
declare
she's leaving
bankruptcy.
just a
And why
few
is
minutes
that?
ago. I
They're
have
not-
the
they've
video
lost their
here.
largest
And then
account.
Haruka just
There's
made a
no way
tweet, so
they
we
can
will check them
financially
out soon.
recover. You can't explain to me how Vshojo, who is already losing money by the own admission of their staff, by the own admission of the JP CEO, is already losing money. They're already not able to pay.
Yep.
And suddenly they're going to lose all their talent and be able to pay? No, no one's going to give this company a loan, especially with this bad PR. Are you kidding me? No. This is a
Fuck
clear
no.
bankruptcy scenario.
Fuck no. Hey, someone better start scratching lotto tickets. I'm talking someone better hit the Mega Millions. Because fuck no. They're not paying this back.
And in bankruptcy, they're going to try to discharge that. Now, there's a little ray of hope, a tiny little smidgen of hope, right? Is that there is a special exemption for unpaid commissions to independent contractors. So debt qualifies for priority status, meaning it gets higher status than unsecured debt if during the 12 months before the bankruptcy, 75% of the contractor's own earnings were from the debtor. So in this case, that would apply to most of the girls, I imagine. Now, maybe they have other
CEO
earnings or other money
Conrad, I think you
elsewhere.
effed up.
But if they were making most of their money from Vshojo, that is a big exemption that could fly in there. Once again, it doesn't guarantee they get paid out, but it does give a glimmer of hope if they go the bankruptcy route, which I think it's looking like right now. That's what I've got for today for the fast.
And I hate that because I know more than 75% of the money came from them. We know it. You know it. I know it. We know like 90% of the money came from the girls. You know it. I know it. The TV knows it. The fucking stupid deaf raccoon knows it. More than 90% of the money probably came from the talent. Let's not be real. Or let's be real. Let's not be fake.
Fast Facts version, guys. This has been insane. I will be on top of this. Check out the live if you want to get all the questions, the banter, all that other stuff, and I will catch you on.
I know for a fact, like a bunch of the money came from the girls. Like let's be real. Let's be real. You know it. I know it. Your mama knows it. Everybody knew it. Oh man. Haruka just posted this. Fuck man, she just posted this 40 minutes ago. I've left Vshojo. It was in the works for a little bit, but it has escalated due to recent news. I'm officially indie as of today. When I've processed everything, I will express my feelings better. Please give all my friends support and love. Here's the shitty part about this, right? What was 8 months ago? Excuse me, I burped. What was 8 months ago? What 8 months ago? Haruka stopped streaming. You can go watch the video yourself. She just kind of stopped streaming. She wasn't in the right mental headspace. I mean, it kind of like, I don't want to fucking connect dots here, right? But like, I'd kind of stop streaming and be a little depressed too if I wasn't making any money. I don't know about y'all, but if I was working for a company since last September and not making any fucking money, I probably would not stream either. I probably would also stop fucking streaming. Like, the dots are adding up, and it's not looking good. I wonder if she thought she was the only one getting paid. Ooh, dude, that's so sad. Oh, ooh, lucky. Ah, lucky. Ooh, dude, don't pull at my heartstrings like that, dog. Oh, man, dude, fuck. Why'd you say that? Fuck. Probably. Oh, fuck, dude. Dude,
Hello.
that's, ooh, harsh comment, Lucky. Ooh, you got me good. Fuck, dude, that sucks.
Thank you so much for coming today. My name is Tanya the Genius, and thank you so much for coming. Oh, sorry, I am really nervous right now, and sorry, I'm just so nervous right now. Sorry.
She's on the verge of tears. Right? Right? We all hear it, right? I'm not the only one. She's on the verge of tears, and that fucking sucks.
It's been a lot. But I made a script because I know I'm gonna freak out. So yay, good job. And yeah, like a genius. Okay. So I have made
Sakuna, adopt her
decision
now.
that I'm leaving Vshojo, and unfortunately, Vshojo owes me significant amount of unpaid debt that I haven't been paying in a long time. This situation has been truly heartbreaking. I truly trusted the company.
I'm on the tears too. Same,
this
bro.
has
It
been, like,
sucks, dude.
Deeply upsetting to me. A few years ago, I was in a situation where I thought about quitting VTubing, giving up all of my dream. I quit everything. But then, after I joined Vshojo, I thought everything will be alright. And then I felt like I could tell you guys that, hey guys, thank you for always having my back, but it's gonna be okay. Now it's gonna be alright. That's how I really felt.
Fuck, bros. Oh, bros.
When I joined, I am just so sad right now that
Fuck, dude.
and I'm so
Fuck.
sorry that I need to make an announcement like this and make you guys worry.
Yeah, we're
I'm
worried.
really, really sorry.
No, no, don't be sorry. No, dude. Oh my god, that sucks, man. Oh my god, dude.
However, I'm not going anywhere. This is not the end. I will continue my activities as an independent VTuber. I'm not going anywhere.
Thank you.
I'll still be your small little kiddo. And
Hey, yeah.
so this is not the end. And thank you so much for you guys for always supporting me and everything. It means the world to me. Thank you so much for a lot. I am so happy that I made a lot of amazing friends in Vshojo and outside of Vshojo. And I am really grateful as well that I have you guys and all of my amazing friends as well. And
Man.
if you're willing, I'll be incredibly grateful that if you could continue.
Why do bad things
support me
continue to happen
and
towards the ones that
also
deserve it the
support
least?
my amazing
Because the
friends
ones that
as
do
well,
deserve it get away.
as you always have. And before 5 minutes, my stream, 5 minutes before my stream, but I just found out that Vshojo haven't shipped some of my anniversary merch that I had it back in May. Yet,
God!
right now, I and my manager
Shit,
and my
man!
employee is working on it. So I will let you guys know if I get any updates. I am so
Dude, Vshojo, just give the girls their dude. Dude, your merch would get here faster if the girls shipped it themselves at this point. Honestly, if you bought the merch from them and they went to the UPS office with a truck to ship it themselves, it would get to you faster. It would. It would.
sorry for a lot of trouble and everything, but I will let you guys know. And lastly, thank you so much for all the love and support and everything that you guys given me. It means
Man,
the
that's not
world
the
to
funny
me.
thing.
Having
It's still
a,
on
I
pre-order.
will say, new chapter of my life, I guess. And then I'll be honest, I'm scared, but I'm really looking forward to step forward with you guys, and I'll keep doing my best. And I really hope that
Her eyes
still
twitch a
have
lot. She was in
fun
tear.
with
Absolutely, she was.
you guys.
You could hear it in her
and
voice.
Again, thank you so much for a lot of support. Thank you so much for a lot.
So I've checked. The only
Sorry, my
Vshojo who
voice
hasn't
is
officially said they're
shaking.
out in the process doing so are the
haven't been
Nova
upset.
Girls.
I
They're
haven't,
supported
there's
all their
been a
vocal
lot, and,
voiced their support for the mouse and the rest. I thought
I
like
just
2 of the
found
Nova
out
Girls
5
left
minutes
already.
ago, though, so
Have they not?
Honestly, my emotions are like, oh, yeah, bye. Yeah, but thank you so much. Yeah, again, thank you guys so much for all support and everything. But yeah, I will keep doing my activity. I'll keep continue as a independent VTuber. So, I really hope that we can have a lot of fun together in the future as well.
They removed
thank you guys
Vshojos from their
much
name.
for a lot of
They're
support and
gone.
everything.
They haven't announced
you
it
guys
yet.
means
They're
a
gone.
lot-
Those
lot
girls
to
are
me,
gone.
And thank you so much for everything that you guys done to me as well.
Those girls are gonna
And
become Mindy.
I just want to say thank you so much for a lot. I am so sorry. I prepared my script, but
You did it.
my head is such a mess right now.
No, you did it. Good job. W, Henya, you did it. You did the big girl thing. You good. You did it, Henya. You did it. Congratulations. You stepped up. You talked about it. You did it. Thank you.
So I think I have no idea.
No, you did it. You did it, girl.
Thank you so much for all
you
that.
spoke out.
And,
You did it. You did it.
Right now, that's all I can say for now. So I will finish my stream in here. But again,
You
thank
walked
so,
over
so,
that
so much
big
for
ass
a lot.
mountain. Congratulate.
And,
You
next
did it,
time
girl.
when
You
I
did
see you
it.
guys, I'll see you as a Henya independent. Thank you guys so much, Dale. Arigato.
Time to bounce out
I'm so sorry. I
crazy
thought I knew
style. The
script, but,
crazy way.
My goodness.
Brave little kettle. The little
I'm
kettle
really
that
not good at
could.
explaining stuff and everything. I am so sorry. I was watching other Vshojo members doing streaming. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna say this and this and this and that and that.
You
But when I
you
started, I
did
was
it,
like,
girl.
what am I saying? What am I saying again?
No, you did it. No, you did
Yeah,
it, girl.
Thank you so much for a lot.
Oh man.
Yeah. I will update you guys if I have any news. And thank you so much for a lot. And I'll see you guys soon. Again, thank you so much for a lot. I can't thank you guys enough for supporting me and all of my friends too. You guys are amazing. And thank you so much for a lot. And I'll see you guys soon.
Oh man. God, man, damn. She.
So,
What a fucking. Isn't she just the cutest, Henya? Isn't Henya just the cutest little adorable little mess? God, I love her. What a fucking cutie. We're gonna do one more for the night. I was gonna show. No, we'll show the two. We'll show this one and we'll show Zen. I would show the Shy Lily one. But it's getting a little late for me, so sorry, we won't show the Shy Lily one, but I will link it so you guys can watch it yourselves too. Because Shy Lily was offered a Vshojo contract and she dodged it, and I'm glad she did. That's my Oshi. I love my Oshi.
hold on.
So I'll watch this one in the sun.
I, like a smart person, wrote notes. But I, like a smart person, didn't open the notes. So, okay. Notes opened. So, okay. You really think I, out of anyone, would know how to fucking do this shit, y'all?
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
kind of.
Alright. I will start off light.
I will say, I mean, who do you think was probably the most like? I think all the girls did great. Speaking up, but I stand on this hill that like Kason was like, Kason and Giga are like the two most swivel-headed people when it comes to big situations like this. Like they're so fucking mature with shit like this.
In a light note, because obviously, I don't want to. Shit's been crazy. I don't want to add to the crazy too much. One of the
Was
issues I
wrapped up
had
in
just
this
now was
nonsense?
picking
Absolutely
a model
it
to
was.
use on
Yeah,
stream.
yeah, it was.
Because I realized all my models are very goofy, and I don't have a model that can show the seriousness, and this is the best I can do. And this model is stuck on a smile, okay? So keep that.
She uses that funny fat one. The one she puts on everyone's stream, the one that moves like that. She uses that.
Keep in mind, this is literally
The one with the crazy.
today. I'm
eye.
only gonna be talking about my own situation and no one else. I am in no way talking about other people or representing anyone but myself. Okay, so it's just me. Let's
The
just
Fugi as well.
pull it
Yeah, the
off like
Fugi
wax,
tech one.
shall
Yeah,
we?
yeah, that one.
The situation. Yeah, oh fuck. As of today, chat, I have officially left Vshojo.
She's
which
coping
is
in joy.
insane
She
to say.
is.
Why? I should have muted that.
Donors! Donor! Why donor? This is
Okay,
not the
redo,
time.
bro. Redo.
No, donor.
My emotional moment, y'all.
Donor.
This is fucked up. I
God.
forgot. Hold on. That was supposed to be a crazy. Yeah, but no. You know what? I appreciate it. I'm getting so nervous and I'm getting emotional.
Oh,
So that's
God.
very nice. But yeah, no, it's true. I know I laughed at
Is
it.
she worrying about
but
how serious
yeah,
she
I have
looks
officially
while
left
Chibi
Vshojo,
talked about the situation
so
while
I'm
wearing
not
the banana
part of it
costume.
anymore. I will say that
Chibi.
on Twitter and stuff, there's like that handle thing. I don't think it's in my control to sort that, but I'm not sure if Vshojo will be announcing this publicly due to everything that's been going on. But yeah, officially now, I will continue as just me. Yay.
Yay.
So, serious topic. I'll be referring to my notes.
They're gonna be independent. I mean, like, let's be real. I can see the girls still continuing streaming with each other. They're so close with each other. Like, they're not gonna like it's gonna be weird that it's different, but it's not, but it is. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? It's different, but it's not, but it is.
The reason behind this, as some of you may know, I can't get into too much specifics due to the legalities and all that big brain stuff. And I was told to be careful with what I say. And
There's no reason they can't collab. Exactly,
you know,
exactly.
To be careful about it. So I wrote down pointers.
Like, they already
so I
collabed
don't
with
get
each other
carried
and
away
who they
with, like,
wanted to anyway.
I don't know. I don't get distracted or too emotional or get sidetracked. So if I sound a bit weird or I sound a bit awkward, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry if I sound weird. Holy shit, I'm so bad at this. I'm so bad at this. And
Like, even her background, I don't see a Vshojo V. I see the girls. I see a YouTube play button.
I apologize.
I don't see anything in the background that says Vshojo. Doesn't mean she's gonna stop being friends with everybody, you know?
I genuinely just don't want anyone
know?
to get in trouble or get hurt in any way. So, oh my god, I'm shaking. I just, blech. You guys are very important to me, and I wanted to go live today because I want to give you guys
Michi, Kurodoki,
clarity
Mata, Mint can
and
make a new
updates
company.
and
They could.
security on everything that's going on.
They
because
could.
I think you guys, out of everyone, deserve to know. I know you guys probably must feel like confused or upset and stuff like that.
Call it.
Oh gosh, thank you.
If you guys were to make a VTuber company, what would you guys call it?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I can't tell you guys everything, but I hope I can tell you guys enough to the best of my abilities, and I'll do my best because I just don't want you guys to feel like confused. I'm sure at this point, a lot of you guys have watched or at least heard of Mousie's
call it,
video by
like-
now. If you haven't, please go watch it and support her.
If I was to make a VTuber company, I'd call it Virtual Project or Virtual Paradise. Virtual Interactive Paradise. VIP.
Because she's very sweet
VIP.
and I care about her a lot and
Virtual
she deserves all the love. But for today, I'll just be talking about my own
Interactive
situation, and
project.
I might be bringing up
Virtual-
similar points that Mouse have stated in her video
Virtual
today.
Enterprise
So I'm so sorry if
Paradise.
this may sound a little
VIP.
bit repetitive or weird, but basically, I recently found out
Virtual
that
Enterprise
Vshojo
Paradise,
owes me a
VIP.
good amount of unpaid debt. I also have other reasons that I was advised not to get into or say too much of as of now. So I'm sorry if I can't talk about that, but this is just one reason that has led me to my decision of terminating my contract with Vshojo. And I want you guys to know it's not fully about like the money for
No,
me.
it's about
I
trust.
wanted to give you guys a quick backstory on everything, just so then you can
It's
fully
entirely
understand
possible Gunrunner
what has
himself
been
isn't the
kind
problem.
of going
You're
on.
right.
So,
But as a CEO, he should have
then when I
grabbed his
started
company
streaming,
by the reins
way
and took
back
care
then,
of it.
I did it at first as a way to hang out with my friends. As you know, I really enjoyed anime and music, and I am a big fan of 3D concerts. Especially back then, I was quite a 3D concert nerd. And I have a hard time talking to people because I have really bad social anxiety. And VTubing has taught me.
Sketch, if you're watching this, everyone say hello to your aunt, mother, or auntie if she's watching this. Your aunt, your auntie, your art auntie is the same way. She's very introverted. She's very scared. Everyone say hi to her. I will tell her that you all said hi.
How to talk to people more and feel more comfortable in my own skin, which is ironic because we're VTubers. I could hang out with my friends who couldn't participate or be in call, and they can hang out with me too. And it's really nice. And from there, we could also meet more people together. And I always saw this as just a fun hobby that connects like-minded, passionate people together. And, well, I just saw it as that, right? And then I got picked up by another thing. And honestly, some of you may already know the story. So it went how it went. Safe to say, after that, I had a lot of doubt and fear and anxiety coming out of that situation. I still enjoyed streaming. Though I still enjoyed streaming, I realized that
She could be on her way. I just DM'd
money
her.
is involved, maybe my type of approach to the streaming world is a bit different. Honestly, I know a lot of people have told me that, you know, maybe how I see things may be a bit naive or stupid. But I don't know, maybe I'm just stupid. However, after everything that has happened, Vshojo picked me up and they reassured me that this would not happen again and that they treat me better than
The issue is it happened again.
before. And I'm gonna be so honest, chat, they did. I've spoken about this in the past, and oh god, fuck, I'm so sorry if I cried today.
I fucking hate that she's experienced with this. I hate that she has experience with shit company. Right? We agree? Like, dude, what the fuck, man?
I don't want to mute because that would be really awkward, but I know before in the past I've said a lot of really good things, and this is why I think the backstory is quite important. I kind of feel ashamed about it. Well, not ashamed, maybe embarrassed. But yeah, at that time,
So sad
I
to
was
see,
super
dude, it
relieved
is.
because I thought I finally found a group of people that were in it for the passion and the fun. Because I don't, again, I might sound dumb, but
No, they were in it for
was
the
just a
dollar
big,
dues.
like, nice little reminder for me, I guess. And I was just really happy to find like-minded people that were
It's like
willing
super
to talk
embarrassing.
to me
It
and
is.
even
It's
support
so
me and
fucking
help me
embarrassing because now you
rebuild
have to
all
have the
over
same
again.
conversation
And in
again.
the start,
But about a
Vshojo did that for me.
but about a
'cause
company
before I
that
joined
you saw
Vshojo,
great.
I'm aware that I came with a lot of baggage. I wasn't like the easiest hire.
You came with a lot of baggage, and it's so fucking sad that you have to leave with the same amount, if not more. You came with baggage, and you're leaving with baggage. Girl, what the fuck, man? What the how, dude? How do you fuck up this bad?
I think at that time I've slipped into like past bad habits. At that time, you know, that's probably the most TOS friendly way I can describe that. But my brain wasn't the best. And Vshojo gave me a second chance. And they said that they'd handle everything for me because they knew how, yeah, you know, they knew how I was.
I hate to say it, none of these girls are going into another company. None. just rationally. Think rationally. Be honest with, be 110% honest with yourself. Who do you see actually joining FaZe? Who? I can think of maybe one. Maybe one. And it's probably like maybe Haruka. Maybe. Even then, I don't even know. Maybe. I don't even know. Not even her. I don't know.
Like that, and the things I could and wasn't capable of doing. They told me that they'd help me sort out everything, and past me really needed that because I was scared, and honestly, I was doubtful, and I'll admit it, I was very inexperienced, and Vshojo helped. Because of that, I met
Any
a lot
of these
amazing
girls that
people
got it twice
I can now
now,
call
they're
my
not doing
friends.
it a third time.
I've
They're
also
not.
experienced things
Ain't no way they're doing it a third
I've never
time.
been able to experience before, and got to meet every single one of you guys in chat.
That was
And
it. This was
I want
their
to mention that because
this was their
even after
corpo
everything,
killer.
I'm still very grateful.
They don't trust
to
a
them
single
for
company
allowing
now.
me to try this again. Yeah, but also because of this, I have publicly and privately praised Vshojo a lot because I saw them.
Oh.
You know, I'm reading notes, y'all. Just read the notes. Just read the goddamn
Michi.
notes. You got. I even added emojis in my notes.
Oh,
Because I thought
baby
they'll make me
girl.
laugh, but the emojis are too ugly. And now I'm crying. I can't even see the damn emojis. Okay, we're back. We're back, y'all. They should make the emojis bigger, bitch. Shit, I should have said a GIF. All right, where were we? I can't do this shit. Yes, I can. No,
For
yes, I
who's
can.
been the second time?
I met y'all.
That most
and
of
for
them?
that, I'm really grateful to them.
I know Henya,
Yeah.
Michi.
Ah!
This is Kayson's second time in a company.
Okay, crazy. I
Um,
will say I am shivering in my boots. I have publicly and privately praised Vshojo because I saw them giving me this
who else?
opportunity
Who
and
else is the second
platform
time?
as a big gift, right? Like a second
Because
chance.
Amelie was
and
never in a
I
company.
wanted to return the favor however much I can because I trusted them.
Henya, we said
And I
Henya.
trusted that they had our best
Kuro?
intentions in mind.
Henya, Michi, Kuru,
And,
Kayson, Mata. Yeah, they're not
you know,
going back.
That's how it works. I never
I've done it. How to
asked
make a
too
channel.
much
Oh.
or looked too deeply into things. And I know that this probably might sound like, oh, Michi, you're kind of an idiot. But the reason
Also, your
was because
your
I
auntie
didn't
says
have
hi.
a reason. I didn't have a reason to do that. I thought, well, you know, yeah. So all of this have definitely came as a shock to me. And I'm sorry to every one of you guys.
Dang, I'm like,
I know
there
I've
she
spoken
is.
a lot about, like, you know, as streamers, we have
Everyone, real quick, everyone say hi to Sketch. That's your aunt artist. She's the one who draws you guys all the time.
a platform, and you know, you gotta use it carefully and shit. So I really
She's the one I'm
genuinely
hiring to
apologize.
make you guys mpreg.
I trusted them, and I just never really had the reason to ask. However,
I'm hiring
with
her to
saying
make
all
you guys
this,
mpreg. I'm not joking.
I would like to say that
That is a for real thing I'm
not
gonna do.
be ending my streaming here. I'm still going to be continuing as myself, Michi, and if you'd still have me, I'd be so thankful to you. I'm so grateful for all the support you sent me, and I hope you continue to support my friends.
Absolutely.
Mainly, they're very kind and they mean the world to me, man. I just want them to be okay, and I want them to be happy, and I want you guys to be okay and to be happy, because by the end of the day, you know, I've never been like shy about admitting it, right? As streamers, well, our income is your income. It's just what it
Yeah, and I'm glad she stated that, right? Because the literally, like the money they make. I'm not okay. I'm not allowed to specifically talk about how much money I make on YouTube. I'm not legally. It's part of like the YouTube contract when you sign it. However, guys, I would probably say I'm comfortable saying this. 80% of my income probably comes from like the YouTube subscribers, like the YouTube money donos, channel members, etc. So like, yeah, my extra income is from your income. And like, so it sucks that not only were these girls getting fucked over, so were you guys. Go back and think about any time that you donated to any of the Vshojo girls, any of them, right? Just think about it. Your dollar probably didn't go to them. That's a fucked thought. Ooh, I probably just made you guys a little bit madder. I'm gonna say it again for the people in the back. Your money didn't make it to the girls. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
So you guys' support, like you are the reason I'm
Yeah.
allowed to be here.
Yeah.
And I take that very, very seriously. So I'm sorry that I didn't do my due diligence enough. And I just want you guys to be okay. Especially my friends. I know that this is like, it must be tough for everyone going through it. Please do support Mousy, and the IDF. Oh fuck, bro.
Oh yeah, the IDF.
I don't
dude,
want to talk about it too much. It's not my story to tell.
dude.
And please don't pressure
Come
anyone to talk
on.
about it too. Lastly, I do have a slightly bad update if the last update wasn't bad enough. It's about our
Also-
subathon. Oh fuck.
Donos have
Our
broke
subathon might
700K
be
for
moved
Mousy. Dude,
by a
I'm so
couple of
happy
days.
for her right now.
Yeah, I might have to push it by a couple of days.
To
I'm
the
estimating
moon for
around the
her.
start of August. I just need
Iron
a
Mouse
bit more
coin
time
to
to
the
sort
moon.
out things behind the scenes for the legalities of things and to keep myself in check. I'm gonna be very honest. I want to be positive today because I think a lot of people have been going through it, and I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
want to make you guys sad.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't think
All
I'm
of
doing the
them.
best
Everybody at
job,
Vshojo
but
went
I
through
do
it.
my best. But mentally, I am not in the brightest place right now. But I want to stay as positive as I can because I want to believe that things will be different, but it will still be great. And if we survive this before, we can do it again or something like that, right,
man.
chat? Yeah.
Oh, dude. Oh, I hate her saying that. Survived this. Do it again. She shouldn't have to do it again. Michi should not have to survive anything again. Come on, dude.
Yeah, and I honestly don't
Oh.
want to let this affect something that we've worked so hard on.
Twice?
And we were so excited to do together.
Fucked over by
and
a
I'm
company
not gonna-
twice?
So the subathon is still on. It's just gonna be pushed by like a couple of days. Whew. We have a lot of things planned out,
Can
and
we
I
do
have so many
Hologram
things
Live?
that
We
I
need to
wanted
do
to
a
show you
Hologram Live one
guys.
day.
So once we've settled it in, I know that we're gonna have a lot of fun time.
Fuck yeah.
I appreciate you guys a lot. And I just to make it very clear, even though I mentioned the monetary aspect of it, the reason I bring that up is because that is one of the only things I can somewhat talk about.
Understandable.
But
You got
for
other-
me
and
personally,
Don't
it's
talk
not
about it.
really
Let your
about the
lawyers take
money.
care of it.
If you guys know me, you know that I am not the most business oriented, perhaps. I go with the vibes.
She spent all, she's spending a little too much money on Uma Musume, you know what I mean? She bought the $100 carrot pack, it's fine.
I like to believe in the vibes and the whimsy and the pinky promises.
yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah, you
so,
know.
When I trust people, I fully trust them, and I am very loyal to the people that I trust.
I'm not playing right now. That
And
sounds like a lie.
This for me is somewhat like a breach of that. Personally, that's just how I feel. Where I'm not saying, and please know that I'm like, don't blame, like, don't point any fingers. It's not like,
yeah.
oh, everyone, oh, all that stuff, right? It's just, that's what kind of personally.
This is such a kerfuckle of a fuck up. This is such a colossal fuck up that we cannot point fingers at one specific person until we find out more information. Granted, Gunrun is probably gonna fucking tank most of this damage. But like, this isn't just him. It was not, he wasn't the only one. No. No, sir. There was other high ups and managers sticking their hands in that cookie jar. And I really think once all legal action and the dust is settled and the storm is done, we'll get names.
Really, it
We'll get names. And it won't be now, but we'll get names.
vibes-
We'll know who to blame.
the
We will
vibe
know who to
check.
blame soon.
And honestly, God, my lawyer is staring me in the eye right
Going
now.
to go, I can't stay
my
around for
lawyer
any
looking
more
at me like,
of this. Need to watch happy stuff. Understandable, Zenrin.
I
Understandable.
did not expect that I would have to do this
Thank you for
again,
joining.
y'all. I'm gonna be real with you. I thought that I was at that point that I would never have to do this again, but it's okay because just because
Bum
you have
run.
to do it again
He's not
doesn't mean
tanking at
it's
the moment. Bum
always
run,
that
Birking
bad.
one. Yeah, dude.
I guess. Anyways, I want you guys to know that I appreciate you guys a lot. And lastly, oh, this may be a very selfish ask from me, considering I know that I'm not the only one affected.
Nothing is too
and by that I
selfish
mean
at the
you
moment.
guys are affected, right?
Nothing is too selfish at the
Emotionally.
moment.
I know that you all are going through something too, but please, in this community, if it's okay for me to selfishly ask, please don't spread any ill
Moten dude just wants to
speculations,
talk.
harassment, bullying, and hate
Absolutely.
to anybody. There's already so much negativity going
Absolutely.
around, and I know that I don't say this as much as I really do, but I really do care for all of you. I selfishly just want us to have each other to rely on and be with together so we can grow stronger as a community and support one another. So if
Based.
that's okay,
Based.
I really appreciate that, chat. And
Based.
I do want to say
Common
that,
Michi.
you know, I'm not telling you
Michi
not to
W.
feel
Common
upset.
Michi W.
You're very valid to feel any type of feelings that you're feeling. But yeah, you don't have to force yourself to be okay with everything. And you don't have to
Yeah,
force
this is not
yourself to
okay.
be happy when you're not. But again, please don't spread any ill speculations, harassment, bullying, or
Folks
hate
gets together
to other
strong.
people. Because even though this whole thing happened, maybe it's just the type of person that I am. I like to remember.
I'm sorry, but the
more
foreskins together strong is
fonder
just so
things.
funny, bro.
And at least we have together, and that we're not alone. And I want you guys to also know that I'll do everything I can
That's a
to
little
help
bit of
out things
funny
behind the
to this
scenes
light, you know
as
what I
much as
mean?
possible. I know that there must be a lot of confusions, especially maybe I don't know. I was thinking about like everything that chat could be worried about, and one thing that popped to my mind was like merch.
Yeah, merch.
I'm here because I want to update you guys on the subathon, and hopefully, you know, if there's anything that you're worried about, I'm like, if you guys are worried about that, I will look into that.
Can
as
point a certain
this is
group
also
of
a
people
shock
that might
to me,
be happy about
kind of.
this.
Well,
They have
I will admit,
sister in their name.
It's been a tough month, y'all.
Ooh.
It's been a really fucking
Sundere,
it's been a
why,
really
bro?
tough
Why?
month for me, yo. I'm gonna lie.
It's been a tough month.
I want you guys to know that I'll be looking into it.
We
and
are
I'll update
only
you guys
halfway
on
done
it as
through the
much as I
years,
can.
brothers.
And Michael is still here too, to help you guys. So don't worry. Michael is still here. Michael has been really kind, and he's been helping me sort everything out because I don't think I work well under pressure. So
Man,
thankfully,
July was
Michael
crazy.
has been kind of
I know.
making sure that I'm not fumbling too much.
No,
So
you're doing great,
I'll
girly.
do my best.
You're doing
and I'm also here
amazing.
for you guys always. And yeah, that's my notes. We got through it.
You got through it.
Oh gosh, I sound
You
so
did it.
robotic. I'm so sorry.
Good job, girly. No, you did it. Good job, girly. You made it happen. You did the thing. Thank you so much for doing it. I'm actually gonna skip the Zentrea one. Not because I don't think her voice needs to be heard, but because I'm not good with drama. We're not a drama channel, and my head is starting to hurt. And I think I need to go like chill out. Thank you all so much for joining me on this huge update. We're probably not going to talk about it like again, like we did today, we can't. If you guys want to bring it up, you can. We're allowed to talk about it. I don't care if you guys talk about it in the Discord, etc. But you guys know me. I'm not a drama channel, but whenever something this titanic and earth-shattering happens in the VTuber community, and it just doesn't affect one, it affects, you know, it literally affected it, dude. Like when I saw Project Melody's stuff, I was just like, fuck, man. So no Vshojo memes for a while, no Vshojo memes, yes to all the girls. I will not address Vshojo or any of the girls as Vshojo. I will continue watching the girls as the talent. Support the talent, not the company. I will still continue loving the talents for who they are. And that's my say. That's my stance. I will not support the company. I will 100% support the talent. I will like we as Hoppygeist and FranFam are here to support the talent. End of story. Comma, period, done. Support the talent. And Kura, yeah, and Kura, yeah, and him, yeah. We can't forget our favorite male girly, yeah. Him, and him. Can't forget him. We can't forget him. So, yes, this is giving me a small fucking headache. I could feel it. It's probably giving me a migraine. So that's the end of today. Thank you all so much for joining me. Sorry that today was just about Vshojo drama, but it was too titanic of a thing to not talk about. So anyways, I'm going to go get some rest and chill off. And I think all of you should too. I'm the FranMan. You guys are Fran fans. Remember to be a good person. Always remember to be a good person. Bye.